Hello everyone and welcome to your Smash Steam Summer Sale Faves for the 24th. Fraz here as always, and of course I'm going to be bringing you free titles that I find are my favourites from today's deals, tell you a little bit about them, show you a little bit of gameplay, give you the pros and cons, and then you can go buy them. Well, you may not buy them, you may already have them, I don't know. But hey, this is my video and we're just gonna get straight into it. First up, of course, is gonna be Torchlight 2. You can also buy this in a 4-pack as well, and Torchlight 1 is up for grabs too, all minus 75%, which is quite incredible deal there for itself. Now, Torchlight 2. One thing you're going to be is probably lose a lot of hours in this. It's an action RPG, hack and slash, kind of akin to Diablo, and it's, it's a dungeon crawler type thing, but you also get a little awesome pet. There's obviously some footage in the background. I just started a new game just to quickly show a bit at the beginning, not show too much, hopefully. So, it almost feels like it has a cartoony style in a way. Well, it is kind of a cartoony style, but it's pretty fun, pretty fantastic. There's loads of different characters you can choose from, loads of different pets you can choose from, and just there's masses of loot system in there, loads of loots. All the loots, if you're a loot whore, then definitely fire into this. But we'll leave the pros and cons for a little bit later in the video. Now moving on to now probably everybody knows about this title, or have at least heard about this title. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Now this it's a bit of a weird one. The way the controls work is kind of different from pretty much any game you're going to play. It's very nice aesthetically. I can't speak apparently. The graphics are very nice. I'm just going to go with that because, doesn't want to work. Basically, you're two brothers and you have to use the controls to kind of help each other out. It's almost like a co-op, but you're not having another person controlling another character. And it works quite interestingly well. Just don't try it with a keyboard because it will hate you. And it's kind of short. It's 80% off. It is kind of short. But I wouldn't really say that's a con, and that's for later. But it's a very pretty game. It's going to play with your emotions a little bit, so be warned. Be warned. But even one of the tags on Steam is emotional, so you've been warned thoroughly in advance, as I keep screwing up my words. So I really hope you pick it up. Maybe even tell me what you think when you completed it or whatever. And I really hope you enjoy it. And last but not least at all, I was going to start with this one, but I decided to end with this one. Metro Last Light. Now, you all know what I'm like with the Metro franchise. I do not shut up about it. It is awesome, it's phenomenal, it's one of the best looking games of generation, cross-gen, because there's the Metro Redux coming out soon. So it's like, I don't really know what to call it, like last gen, this gen, cross-gen, but the game looks phenomenal on PC. And, well, there's also, you can get Metro 2033 for like £2, I think it was. That's got a huge discount on it as well. I couldn't recommend these enough. The games look fantastic, the atmosphere is amazing, the sort of survival horror. The Redux version you actually will get like 50% off through Steam if you're doing that sort of thing. There is Ranger mode, which takes away all the HUD. Pretty much you're fully immersed in the game. You've got like, the watch on your wrist, you see the timer. When you get the gas mask, you're wiping away steam, you get cracks in your gas mask if you're hit in the face. The game just oozes quality as well, and it's by a very, very small team, an extremely small team who have been through really some rough times to actually get these games out, and this game looks better than pretty much any game out there. So I recommend these enough. Just go play them, trust me. Big trust me, you will enjoy it. Now, of course, we will bring up the free titles at once. So, Torchlight 2, loads of content. You're going to have loads and loads of content. Game looks fantastic, plays fantastic. The combat's very solid, good difficulty levels. Cons, you could maybe feel it's bloatware at times. I didn't, but so I could understand how people might feel like it's bloatware. That's really all I can say about it. Sometimes the graphic style might put some people off. They might think it's a little bit too cartoony. I liked its sort of cartoony style. Some people might sort of argue it's not really cartoony per se, but when you look at other titles, it kind of is. But I mean, other than that, it's like there's loads of content to dig into and plenty to get started with. And there's also multiplayer if you want as well. Now, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Well, obviously, the shortness. Some people might not want to pick it up. Might make it for a deep discount. Not going to get it in other than a daily deal. Because 8% off is a huge amount off. But it's an emotional roller coaster. You're going to have loads of just little moments that just pick at you and you're like, wow, that was insane. Trust me in this, you're going to have a ton of fun with it. As for Metro, well, the Metro franchise is one of my favourites. It looks spectacular, plays spectacular. I mean, Metro 2033 had its issues slightly. It was one of the very few sort of very advanced DirectX 11 sort of games, and it pushes system really, really hard. But Metro Last Light was the engine was adapted, improved, stabilized, and everything. And it's going to be, I mean, the Metro 2033 Redux is being completely rebuilt in the Last Light engine. So it looks better, and there's tons to do. If you like your atmospheric sort of survival horror things, I mean, if you turn on Ranger mode, you're going to be watching every bullet, because the HUD is gone. You only see the bullets if they're in your guns, and it's insane. You're going to have a hell of a lot of fun time, and interesting characters, amazing world they've built. Cons, possibly it might blow up your PC, I don't know. If you really want to push Metro to the max, you're going to need a beefy graphics card. But apart from that, I mean, some people might find it a bit slow at times. I find the pacing's really well done. The characters are very interesting. The world it's built is super awesome. But I can understand the sort of other ways that people might be like, I mean, it's based on, Metro 2033 book. And the developers have done amazing work with that. Do check it out, guys. It's very, very cheap, and I'm sure you'll actually really enjoy it. And thank you again, of course, for watching this video. Shall see you all next time.